Hey everybody, my name's Kimberly, and I'm going to ask you kind of some odd questions out of the blue that you're probably not expecting. Probably wondering where it's going, where this is leading, but I promise you it's going to lead you somewhere interesting. So, if I were to ask you what grief and loss is, what would you tell me? I don't know about you, but like a few years ago, if someone were to ask me that, I would say, oh, well, grief is just like that really intense sadness and despair and maybe depression that follows a big, huge, important loss in your life, like at the end of a marriage or the end of a long-term relationship or a relationship that was really important, or the death of somebody that you care about. And of course, this is what we've all been taught. This is what most of us would say, right? This is what we've been taught. But what would you say if I told you that we actually experience emotional loss nearly every single day? Nearly every single day. So it's way more than death, way more than divorce. It's getting married, it's retiring, it's buying a new home, changing cities. Loss is a change or the end of anything familiar in your life. And grief is actually not just a one emotion. Grief is like an umbrella term for any emotion that you may be experiencing as you're experiencing an emotional loss. So grief can show up as anger, fear, shame, guilt, irritability, anxiety, overwhelm, sadness, joy and relief even. It goes on and on. So as you can see, this is a way more involved topic than we've been all taught. We get taught about first aid in school more than we get taught anything about emotional loss. We get taught how to acquire things, but never how to process the emotions, the very normal and natural human emotions that we feel when we lose things. So if you're at all intrigued by this and thinking, what do you mean? Does that mean I'm like I have grief in me almost every single day? You could, because some things, some prevalent losses, like losses of connection and losses of hopes and dreams and expectations, those things can happen pretty darn regularly in our world as human beings. So if you're intrigued and you want to learn more and you've got questions and you want to know, well, what does this mean? What do you mean we're taught wrong? What's the right? What should I know? How do I support myself? How do I support somebody who's grieving? This is shocking me. Come this Saturday, January 15th, I'm going to be doing a live webinar on Zoom from 12 to 1 p.m. Alberta time, so 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. UK time. And it's basically just a free, open question and answer, ask me anything. It's going to be on grief and loss, shame, and EFT tapping. So those other few things, you're probably like, what are those? I'm going to create some future videos for you in the next few days to tell you about those other topics. But let me know if you want to partake in this. Send me a quick email or even send me a message below this video if it's in a media that you can send me a message. Or you can email me at soultherapyeft@gmail.com. So that's SOUL therapy@EFT@gmail.com. And I will send you the link. Yeah, and I hope to see you guys there. And I will see you in future videos. Okay,